What's up, guys? MeatyLock here, and today we are back in action for another Isle update. The big update that was supposed to happen on the 23rd, it just released. I don't think it's the big update, though. I'm not sure when we're getting it, but this update doesn't appear to be it. Of course, I could be wrong, and there could be secret things in here that I haven't noticed. Now, the biggest part of this update so far that I have noticed is there is major map changes. Now, before we get started in the actual gameplay in the latest update, I wanted to cover some of the previous updates that I haven't made videos on. Now, this is from 140.6. This happened on July 21st, so it's pretty recent. Now, I guess the biggest changes here is the bone break mechanic was removed from juvenile and sub-adult Tyrannosaurus Rex, which is actually pretty good in my opinion. Reduce adult Allosaurus bleed to 25, increase sub-adult Triceratops bite damage to 200, reduce sub-adult Giga growth time to 200 minutes, increase adult Giga growth time to 160 minutes, and then as you can see, these are, the rest of everything that's here. The biggest thing I think I've noticed is increase adult Maya bite damage to 175, and then it says decrease adult Maya bleed heal while standing and resting, and then you can see performance increases and also general stuff like wipe the character database. Now, if we move over to 1.40.7, there wasn't much change except for increase the number of AI on Thin Yaw Island and increase the rate at which AI spawn. And then if we move on to 1.40.8, which is the update from today, this is actually posted 36 minutes ago. Sorry, I'll get my mouse out of the way there. It wiped the database, updated rock materials for Thin Yaw and V3, re-enabled foliage interaction, and then it added new spawn points, which I've actually read some people are angry about because there's spawn points on the beaches and some weird areas, stuff like that, and tweaked the floodplains area. So these are the updates right here, and I think there's actually one from July 19th that I guess I'll go ahead and read off as well, which is 1.40.2, and this is actually quite a bit of stuff right here. As you can see, this is where all the growth times were adjusted for everything. So yeah, this is where the sub-adult and adult stages were actually made considerably longer instead of the beginning baby stages. Now, one of the biggest things I've noticed is there seems to be some graphics changes in the V3 map. Now, I don't know if this is some kind of like global like shader effect or something, but we're on Thin Yaw right now. Now, as far as I know, I don't think Thin Yaw has had too many updates. One big update that I've been trying to figure out for, I guess, the past week or so is the Morse code on the tower. Now, if you guys go to the tower on Thin Yaw, you'll notice that it's actually transmitting Morse code. And I actually recorded 4 minutes of it. I completely translated it, but it wasn't complete. And I've actually recently recorded 21 minutes of it, but I haven't translated it fully yet. And it doesn't really say much of anything that's super important right now besides things about like the Apollo core and stuff like that. Also, look, there's AI. We got some Oros. Now that we've had a good look at Thin Yaw, I want to take a look at V3, and you guys can tell me if you notice any differences yourselves. Now, this isn't beside any water, and that's probably the main area where we're going to be looking at V3. And also, we're going to be looking on V3 at all the new buildings and locations. The map has changed dramatically. Okay, so while we're actually loading into V3 right now on the official dev testing thing on the dev branch, you'll notice here that we've got a little bit of changes. I'm not sure if this is here before, but we got some like static shift, or I guess, yeah, right there. And you see some little things happening across the screen. I'd never noticed this before. And also there's some dirt up here in the top right corner. So I don't know if that's new or what, but it seems pretty interesting. It could have been in there before. I could have just might not have noticed it before. Now, it isn't fully daytime, so I'm not sure if you guys can notice the difference. But right here, first of all, you'll notice that there's a tower up there. We'll kind of fully check out the map here in a second. But there's something different about the graphics. And right now, I can't really tell because of it's currently like becoming nighttime. But during the day, it seems like things are a lot more saturated. The water is way more blue. And it seems like even the green or the skin on the Utah is just different. I don't know if that's like shaders or some sort of saturation or what's happening. It just seems like the graphics are just a little bit different. And I posted about this in the Isle Discord, and Dondi had a little zipper mouth emoji, basically saying that he couldn't comment on it, but there's definitely something happening. I don't know. Maybe you guys can tell me specifically if you notice anything. But something is happening with the graphics. Something is different. And the game looks better somehow. I don't know how. The Isle is already a beautiful game, but it just looks better for some reason. Oh, guys. So part of the Morse code that I translated actually said phase 1 has started. So we can assume that clues are finally going to be in the game on V3. And if you look up at the sky, look at that star. I mean, I don't know if this translates to the video or what, but that star is way different than the rest of the stars. If you look at the rest of the night sky here, I can't really get a huge, like, amazing look at the sky, but the sky looks different. But that star right there is definitely, that doesn't even look like a real star. It almost kind of looks like, well, it looks like a star, but one that would be really close, like the sun, you know what I mean? But a little bit farther away, obviously. It's not as bright as the sun. But yeah, that thing is massive. That's like the North Star on steroids. Also, one question. Do dinosaurs have custom swimming animations now? Or is this just derpy? Was this always in the game? Or is this new? Look, he puts his arms behind him now. Is that a thing that's always been in the game? Oh, and I completely forgot about terrain alignment. Is terrain alignment in? Oh, I didn't even think about it. Wait. We're gonna have to find a heel. Wait, let's see if his back. Okay, this might be in my imagination, but I feel like terrain alignment is in. Let's go test this theory. Also, there's a radio tower on V3 now, so I'm gonna go check it out. Yeah, terrain alignment definitely isn't in yet because we're very flat-backed right now. Okay, guys, so we're coming up on the radio tower now, and it's definitely different from the theisle radio tower. Also, currently I'm taking water damage. But yeah, this one's way different. It's red and white. I don't know if that signifies the colors of anything. I can't think of anything right now. So I got up on the radio tower. All sound stopped. I'm on an official dev server right now, and it made like a weird noise. Now, not the normal creaking noise you just heard. I don't hear any Morse code. Now, someone said there is Morse code transmitting from this, but I don't hear it. We do have some cameras moving out here and a door. I'm kind of curious if there's anything in here. I'll have to check this out once I can fly around as an admin on an unofficial server. Okay, so we're going to head over to the tower here in a second. I'm currently in a replay on I guess a different server, one that you can actually do replays on. But I just want to show you guys the graphics here. As you can see, like, the water seems bluer. I don't know what it is exactly, but something seems different about the graphics. Maybe it's just in my imagination, but I just feel like there's something actually different. Let's go ahead and head to the tower. Oh, yeah, guys. You can hear it. And it seems like there's a very long pause before the beginning of the code, so that should actually help us out here. There's not much interfering noise either, so that's going to make recording this actually pretty interesting. So I'm going to have to spend probably all day tomorrow because the people in Owl Theories are lazy assholes and expect me to do everything for them. But yeah, I'm going to be spending time trying to, I guess, record and then translate this Morse and see what it means. Now, what we're going to do is we're going to take a look at some of the other places new to the map, and hopefully we find some very interesting locations. Now, I think some of the pre-existing locations we checked out last time haven't really had any updates. Like these buildings right here, they're all still very unfinished and plain. Nothing new seems to be going on with them, but we're just going to see what we can find. Okay, so at the far end where we were before, there was an actual, I guess, like dock area, sort of. And then there was the tower. On this side, we've seen this before, but this is not complete. This is the whole new area right there. But before we head there, I want to check out this right here. It seems like this has been moved. Now, this is the docks area. But yeah, I think it was somewhere else. It was like over on the other side, but now it's on this side. Yeah, look at this, guys. Okay, and it seems like there's a big flat ground area right here. I mean, all this stuff seems to be work in progress. So I don't think we're going to find anything super interesting here. At least not yet. Okay, so this is the entrance right here into one of the new areas. Now, we checked this out before, and it definitely wasn't complete. It seems like this is an official entrance now. I don't remember there being an entrance before. We have the giant corpse, or whatever, the bones, I should say, of some sort of huge creature. This looks a lot more defined, almost like it's a giant stego-like creature or sauropod with some sort of spikes or something, but it's really big. It's much bigger than anything else we've seen. This looks like maybe a neck area, possibly. This looks like a tail area. Not sure what kind of creature this is. It looks bigger than anything currently in the game, though, so maybe it's an actual dinosaur, or maybe it's something unique to the lore that we don't know about, like an island walker or whatever. Now, moving on this way, we enter the field of rocks. That's the only way I can really describe it. We have a bunch right here at the beginning of this redwood forest inside of this giant canyon thing. And then if we move on, oh, okay, so we got some bodies of water now. This looks really nice. Okay, I like it. Yeah, this is like a big, I don't even know, just a big like plainsy area kind of with a bunch of water and stuff. It's definitely different from the other areas we have on the maps, for sure. Now, I'm not really sure what secrets the map holds right now, as it just released, so no one really knows all the locations yet. I don't know if there's any sort of secret caves or what, but this seems pretty straightforward. It's just like a new area. I don't think there's any secrets here to uncover, at least none that I've seen. There's a lot of water here and a lot of space. Like, this is almost a map unto itself. Looks like we do have another pass that goes into the giant new area. This looks almost like a cave system sort of thing. It heads out to the beach on the other side of the island here. Oh yeah, this is real nice. This is really nice. Okay, and it opens up right here. Yeah, this is, the new area. Okay, so multiple ways in here and multiple exits out of here. We have 1, 2, and then obviously the big one over there. And besides that, I've kind of checked out the rest of the island. Of course, I could have missed quite a few things, I don't know. But in the water here, we have some more of these, I guess, crags or spires or whatever they are in the ocean right here at where we started next to the tower. So, very, very nice. Now, I don't think there's anything on the back side of that. I could be wrong. I'm going to check it out. But, yeah, this is about it. Now, one final thing I'm going to do before I call this an episode is I'm going to check underneath the map to see if there's anything there. I don't expect there to be anything there. And then I guess if we find out anything over the next couple of days, I will, of course, update you as usual. Yeah, there doesn't appear to be anything on the back side over here. Nothing at all. And there doesn't appear to be anything underneath the radio tower either. So, yeah. I'm going to go ahead and call it here, guys. Hopefully you enjoyed the video. If you did, remember to smash the like button. Like I said, I could have missed a few things. I have no idea. I'll let you guys know in a future upcoming video. And that'll be it for me. So hopefully you enjoyed, and I'll see you in the next one.